Hey, what you working on?
Don't worry. I run this.
Let's go!
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Get it started, man. Get it started.
Come on, coming. Come on, I got him.
You can't range. You can't shoot.
Hey, right here.
Give me that. You gotta earn that. You can't even make it.
Oh, and one. Knock it down.
Take that.
Watch the screen.
Give me that.
Grab that.
Layups, man. Layups.
Focus. You got him. We're here. Out. I'll take it.
Oh, yeah. Bring.
Get three down.
Yes. Easy work.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game. Y'all ready to lose?
Usher him up.
All day.
Shut up.
Oh, that's the win.
I got ball. Yo. Right here. Ball up. Whose bat is that?
Oh, yes, too easy.
Come
Yo,
on,
keep
man.
shooting that.
Be up on it.
Hey, keep pulling that shot. It goes in.
One more.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Come on. What are you, bro? MP, come on.
Your confidence is gone now.
Looking good, my guy. Gotta love H-Town. This city shows a hoop of love.
I ain't ready yet, Pete.
Let's keep this winning streak going.
And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Got one more great treat for you folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania. Shams, so great to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time. And some question marks for Zion Williamson and the Pelicans moving forward, Shams. What is your sense of how attached to Zion the Pelicans are right now?
The Pelicans learned last year that you can build around Zion Williamson. The struggle, though, is to keep him healthy. I'm told that the Pelicans are really happy about the way Zion Williamson showed last year that he can be on the court. And the Pelicans, I'm told, really believe in Zion Williamson. But there's really no way to find equal talent if they were to ever look to trade him. So the Pelicans have to wait it out and see how they can continue to compete in the West with Zion Williamson.
Quickly, do you think they have enough around him? Do you like the parts around Williamson?
I do. The biggest thing in New Orleans, though, is staying healthy. If we see a healthy group, a healthy Zion Williamson for the entire run of the playoffs, that's what everyone, not only in New Orleans, but the basketball world wants to see.
And as MP told us at the start of the season, he wants to be at the top of his rookie class. Seen by everyone as the clear-cut standout. How would you qualify his performance in that regard?
Well, to his credit, MP has impressed with his play and lived up to that goal. Seems determined to prove he's on another level. So far, the proof has been pretty plain to see.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Trey Murphy is out there with Ingram. Then there's Jay. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Misi in at the 5, roaming the paint. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Brooks. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Ingram with it, picked up by Van Vliet. Ingram against Brooks. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And Ingram seems just more and more confident in his ability to shoot from the three-point line.
Van Vliet passes to Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. There's the 3. They get it back. Adams off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Steven Adams just a wrecking ball down there with his size and strength on the offensive glass.
You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
You're so connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Adams. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, Adams back in the paint. That's where he lives.
The Pelicans have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Ingram outside. Here's Jay. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game, missing all those chippies.
Here's Jay, covered by Van Vliet. Brooks against Ingram. Pass to Adams. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Bangs home the try. Trifecta. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka, and their focus on defense, Brandon Ingram. Coach told me Brandon presents unique problems. It's the skill and size combination. You just don't see it too often. Anytime Ingram touches the ball, everyone will be focused on stopping him. Should be a good one tonight, guys.
Thank you, David.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Ingram. Here's Jay. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. Did you? You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot. Watching the players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on the field.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
And the basket by Jay. He's got 7.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Brooks outside. To the middle. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
There is some fluidity for a guy that size in Steven Adams. He's a legitimate option rolling to the basket.
To the inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Brooks kicks to Van Vliet. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Van Vliet's got 9 points.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Here's Jay, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For New Orleans, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the Rockets making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that one. Green kicks to Adams. Back to Green. His first shot coming late, and that one goes long. New Orleans has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. Pass to Misi. It's Ingram on the wing. That puts them in the lead. He's got 11.
Really developing into one of the better shooters in the league. Murphy can dish it as well.
Murray against Thompson. And here's Green outside. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Celtics. Jay, the pass to Murray. Here's Jay. Ingram left side. Pass to Jay. Just 3 to shoot. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year. Now here's Adams. Adams sets the pick for Thompson. Outside, Green. And it's Brooks in the corner. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Brooks has got 7 points in the game. Here's Jay. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. On the wing, Murray. Lets it go from 11. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Defensively, you're trying to prevent DeJounte from getting to the rim, but he can counter. That mid-range becomes deadly.
And Thompson kicks to Smith. Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there, but this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Here's Jay. 12 points for him. Connects from three-point range.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Green, no luck.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Jay, the pass to Ingram. Here's Jay, guarded by Green. Jay, and the shot no good, a bit short.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And the wide open shot from Green. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Ingram kicks to Murray. Here's Jay. He's got 15. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Houston. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Thompson passes to Green, and he converts the layup. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Ingram outside. Back to Murray. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Jay, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Pelicans have made 3 free throws so far, haven't missed any. The first one falls for the Rockets. Jock Landale's checked in for Adams. Tari Eason comes in for Smith, and Shepard subbed in for Dylan Brooks. And so here is Houston. They trail by 1. Now Shepard to the paint. Thompson finds Green. Off target from outside. Here's Jay. Pass to Ingram. With 4 seconds on the clock. Misses from short range. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Pelicans lead by 1. We'll get right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
We've got Shepard. Tari Easton is out there with Thompson. And it's Green, and it's Landale in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Green inside the three-point line. Jay with the rebound. Jay has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pulling the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Celtics was outstanding. He finished with 70 points, and ultimately he posted a triple-double. The level he played at in that one was incredible. He always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best. D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Houston making some changes. Cam Whitmore comes in for Jalen Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. Van Vliet passes to Thompson. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Here's Jay. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players. Over in Europe, in any of those regions, they do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of influx, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Jay. 25 points in the game. Pass to Robinson Earl. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors. Then on Monday, they're off to Charlotte. To face off with the Hornets.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Adams comes in for Jock Landale. And Brooks subbed in for Cam Whitmore. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Jay, kicks it out to Jones. Nailed from three-point land. Jones has got the lead up to 5 now for the Pelicans. Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one, but is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
Smith checked in for Houston. Jalen Green comes in for Amen Thompson. Here's Jay. Van Vliet brings the double team. It's taken away by Smith. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Drills it from outside. Van Vliet's got 18 points.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
They set the pick. Here's Jay, and he has 28 points for the game. Drains the three-pointer. Jay's got 31 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Van Vliet kicks to Adams. Smith outside. Here's Van Vliet. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Jay's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jay's got 33 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Adams outside. Off target with his 3. Pelicans leading by 8. Here's Jay. 33 points for him. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Steven Adams.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Taken 3rd overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Thompson, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And New Orleans also making a change. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. Back to Jones. Pass to Jay. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Thompson. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Inside. And Adams with the slam.
Well, this is what Steven Adams does. He finds his way into the paint for high percentage shots just like that.
Pelicans leading by 7. Here's Jay. Pass to Murray. Here's Jay. Guarded by Green. There's a screen. Here's Jay. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Shots good by Green.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Houston's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Adams outside. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
Here's Misi. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Adams outside. Back to Green. And some nice passing there by Houston. Adams with the screen on Murray. Thompson passes to Adams. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Pelicans leading by 4. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. You're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New Orleans.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up.
Guys, it's been all about Fred VanVleet for Houston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that.
Now, as we look at the first half, the Rockets find themselves. That'll do it for.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got DeJounte Murray. Ingram is out there with Trey Murphy. Then there's Jay, and it's Misi in at the 5 down low. VanVleet outside. That 3 off the mark. The Pelicans trail for the lead. And the basket by Jay. Jay's got 35. In the game.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
For 3, VanVleet. Pelicans pull it in. Ingram outside. Jay, the pass to Ingram. Here's Jay. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Green. Pass to VanVleet. 3-pointer. Cans it from downtown. VanVleet's got 21.
It's been all VanVleet tonight. One of the best undrafted players in league history.
Here's Jay. Covered by VanVleet. And the basket by Jay.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Adams outside. Misses the 3.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Jay. 37 points for him. Here's Murray. And he uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Brooks. And the layup falls. Brooks has got 15 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Ingram against Brooks. Ingram passes to Jay. Out to Ingram. Here's Jay. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
On the wing, Green. He's covered by Murray. Jay with the rebound. Jay's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. You know, Greg, there was a bit of a rough patch with this team's chemistry not too long ago. That seems to have been put behind them now.
And I think MP stepped up and helped smooth the transition, right? He empathized with where the fracture was coming from and made sure the team stayed on the same page. That's great leadership
from the young star.
Here's Van Vliet. Cans the 12-footer. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice jump shot. Van Vliet, he can stretch the floor for you or hit there from the mid-range.
Pass to Ingram. Fires it up. It's rebounded by Houston. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Green kicks to Van Vliet. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And an aggressive inside play there from Van Vliet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. And it's C.J. McCollum in for DeJounte Murray.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Brooks against Jones. Brooks with it. 15 points in the game. Adams with the screen on McCollum. Here's Green from out on the wing. He knocks it down. Green's got 14.
Oh, nice mid-range. Jalen Green, I didn't know guys born in 2002 knew about that area of the floor.
And the basket by Jay.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Brooks outside. Down low. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Green.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Jay, covered by Van Vliet. Here's Jay. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Smith finds Van Vliet for the lead. Yes, it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Jay. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Ingram a screen on Van Vliet. Jay the pass to Ingram. And it's off from 3-point range. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 1-point game. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Nisi's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Jay. Lays it up off the glass. 48 points for Jay.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
And here is Brooks. 15 points in the game. Adams sets the pick for Brooks. And the 3 off target. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the 3rd. Here's Jay. Pass to Jones. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And it's a 4-point New Orleans lead.
Love the assertive attitude from Jones, wanting to continue to improve in his jump shooting.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 27. Adams' shot is off. Now McCollum. Pass to Jay. Here's Nisi. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Jay. No good on the 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Van Vliet. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Jay. Pass to Misi. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Jay. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Second team foul.
Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets.
Come on, MP. You need to make something happen. Let's go.
I got you, coach.
Houston leading by 19 points. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Smith is out there with Adams, and it's Van Vliet in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. On the wing, Murray. Here's Jay. And good, he hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Houston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Smith sets the pick for Brooks. Shoots over Ingram. Brooks with the bucket. Brooks has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And definitely a streak shooter. When Brooks is hot, he can carry the offense.
Pass to Jay. On the wing, Murray. A shot by Misi, no good. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
22.
First one falls for him.
And you know, it takes an intelligent player to match up with bigger.
So we see Houston taking the W here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers.
Good game, MP.
Season's not over. Plenty of time left.
Good night.
Hey, what's up for dinner tonight?
You might take home one of the chicken strips from here. I don't know. I was thinking.
I want those next time.
Down the air fryer. Just right up.
Popcorn for a meal? You could have given me more than that. How's your dog doing?
He's good. He's kind of a puppy stage.
Scary.
I brought them home yesterday, I think. Yeah, it's my favorite. Of course.
Not really, no.
You know, I have never been to Maine.
I'm really wrong.
Have you?
Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
Mama, there goes that man.
How you feeling, MP?
Time to turn the page, MP.
MP, what up, man? I like your game.
Man, Mikhail Bridges, man, that means a lot to me, man. I appreciate that, for real.
But don't get it twisted, though. Yeah. I'm not going to take it easy on you.
You already know, I know that. But, hey, I do want to see if you want to do a jersey swap after the game.
That's easy. Come on.
All right.
Okay, okay. I like that confidence.
You already know.
We'll see after the game then. All right.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Randall plays the 4 with Robinson in at center. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for the Pelicans, they've got DeJounte Murray. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl is out there with Brandon Ingram, and it's Jay in at the point. These two teams love to share the ball. Now, Doris, you were a gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle. To be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle, but maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better.
So the Pelicans win the tip. Outside Murray. Pass to Ingram. Here's Jay. And there's the screen. Good on the shot.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Here's Brunson. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Murray from outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Randall left side. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Well, the effectiveness of Julius Randle, wherever he is on the floor, the mid-range, one of those tools in the toolbox.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. They set the pick. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And that one's good. Jay. The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Pelicans, and we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. We can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Jay. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Lets it fly. Randall pulls down the board.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest levels for years to come.
A team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you for the report. Now here's Bridges. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Brunson. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Jay. And he lobs it up top.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And New York has possession. 4-point game. Here's Brunson. That's short off the rim.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Knicks trail by 6. Bridges outside. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, Brunson with the bucket.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's Jay. Give him 8. Ingram, the pass to Jay. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Pass to Brunson with the drive. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Brunson's got 6.
If Brunson sees any daylight, he's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
They set the screen. Now here's Murray. Fires top of the key. It's hauled in by Robinson.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Ingram. No points yet. Here's Jay. Back to Ingram. Pass to Murray. Here's Jay. And he banks in the layup. He's got 13.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Jay's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he's going for the oop here.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. They trail by 9. Outside Robinson. Here's Anunoby. No good. Some solid defense from Ingram. Here's Jay. 13 points in the game. Now here's Randall. Pass to Bridges. And here's Anunoby. Randall with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Brunson. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Brunson's got 8.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
New Orleans leading by 7. Here's Jay. From the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Pass to Brunson. And that one goes. He's now...
Boring agad. Pakuha, hindi mo boring. Hah? Bob? Nice, saan mo nilagay yung fish ni Luka? Great. Nice. Yan. Saan ka, Chris? Kuha akong sakos.
Recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Out of bounds, it'll be Nick's ball. Let's take a second to check in on the race for Rookie of the Year and see how the rankings are shaping up for this year's class of new NBA talents. Right in the thick of this season, he is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
I'll tell you, it's one of the brightest starts to a career that I can remember. He's certainly well positioned for that award.
And here are the Pelicans now. The Knicks making their last shot. Here's Robinson Earl, averaging around 6 a game. And in the first game of a back-to-back, is managing minutes a priority for the coaching staff, Doris?
I think, Brian, for coaches, you're just reacting in real time to how the game unfolds. Minutes are always a concern when it's a back-to-back situation, but let's say we get down the stretch and this is a possession ball game. Usually you're going to choose, I'm going to put my best players on the floor and try to win the game right in front of me.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Murray. Randall deciding where to go with it. Off target from outside.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
McCollum, the pass to Jay. Puts up a deep three. They get it back. Robinson Earl with the bucket. Robinson Earl's got his third bucket of the night.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Bridges outside. Pass to Randall. Shot from the low block. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups and the help was slow.
Coba yan.
To rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string. Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Jay. McBride covers. Jay, the pass to McCollum. Shoots over Bridges. McCollum's shot is off. Knicks trail by 12. Pass to Bridges. Back to McBride. Misses from short range. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Here's Jay. McBride covers. Jay, the pass to Ingram. Here's Jay. McCollum outside. Shoots over Bridges. McCollum's shot is off.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Pass to Randall. Now here's McBride. Robinson on the wing to snap the cold streak. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
New Orleans leading by 10. And Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player.
And New Orleans making a change here. Jones is checked in. Out to McCollum for 3. Drops in the 3.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He finished with 51 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA is incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
Yep, that one goes. Jay's got 21 points in the game.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Now here's Brunson. Deep. Defense right on him. Shoots from the right block. Again, the Knicks. Good for two more.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
McCollum, the pass to Jay. Back to McCollum. Here's Jay. 21 points in the game. Oh, there's the alley!
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Pelicans ahead, leading by 14. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
No.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce, and boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
So on the floor for New York, Miles McBride is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Chuma Okeke. Then there's Precious Achua, and it's Daje in at the 3. Outside Brunson. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Here's Jay. From deep three-point land. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Here's Jay. Brunson defending. McCollum outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Brunson. Puts it up from 12. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. New Orleans leading by 9. To the paint. And that one's good. Jay's got 23 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's McBride. They get the rebound. Pass to Akiki. Outside McBride. Goes back up. Pelicans cleared away. They've led by as many as 14. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. Knicks trail by 11. Outside Brunson. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. Shooting 10 for 15 now. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Jay. Fires in the triple. He's got 26.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. And the Knicks miss again. New Orleans leading by 14. Here's Jay. 26 points for him. For three, McCollum. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
That's a knockdown outside shooter. McCollum knows he has the green light to fire away from downtown anytime.
Pass to Brunson to end the run. And the shot is good after hitting off the rim. Brunson's got 9 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Here's Jay. And the three off target. Knicks trail by 15. Outside McBride. Back to Brunson. Outside McBride. Outside Brunson. Clock at 6. He got a piece of it. And he recovers it. And here's Payne outside. Pass to Akiki. Hey, from beyond the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Misi's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Jay. There's a screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. Payne with a double. McCollum, the pass to Jay. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Jay's got 28.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And here's Brunson. 23 points in the game. The layup off target. New Orleans leading by 17. Here's Jay. And he's got 28 now. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here. The way he... And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Pelicans ahead, leading by 17. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
They're efficient. They play to their strength.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Brandon Ingram out there with Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Then there's DeJounte Murray, and it's Misi in at the center position. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. Here's Brunson. Brunson with the finish inside.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
New Orleans has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's Jay. Pass to Ingram. Tries it from the top of the key. Randall pulls down the board. Knicks trail by 15. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got 5 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up. And the Pelicans get it back. There's the screen. Murray. And he drops it in from the low post. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
And not letting the contact affect him at all. Give Murray credit for keeping his focus.
Anunoby can't get it to go. New Orleans leading by 17. Here's Jay. Lays it up and banks it in. Jay's got 30 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
When you ask his teammates, the Knicks are so glad they were able to trade for OG Anunoby, and Jalen Brunson said he's just naturally a guy that plays hard on both sides of the ball. When he sees something, he attacks it. Julius Randle called him a high IQ player and the perfect piece. Brian?
Yeah, he's improved them for sure. Thanks, Allie.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Knicks trail by 17. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Here's Jay. Give him 30. Pass to Ingram. Jacks up a 3. And they'll get another chance. Here's Jay. Brunson defending. Shot clock at 6. Ingram, the pass to Jay. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Anunoby. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Jay. Back to Murray. Brunson with a double team. Outside Ingram. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Fast break, New York. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
OG Anunoby, such a nice blend of power and skill. You see it right there.
New York shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, B.A., I'm not sure of the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
Left side, Brunson. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Jay, the pass to Murray. Here's Jay. Bridges on the double. Here's Robinson Earl. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Robinson Earl's got 11.
And that's true unselfishness right there. Murray, outstanding feed to the open teammate.
Here's Brunson. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Brunson's got 9 points now in the second half.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Jay. 30 points in the game. No good on the triple. Here's the break. And Brunson running the floor.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Pass to Ingram. Here's Jay. Back to Ingram. Shoots over Anunoby. He hits the back iron and sinks it. He's got 7.
They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
Outside Brunson. The rebound by Jay. Jay's got his 8th rebound here tonight. There's a screen by Robinson Earl to the middle. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Credit Julius Randle. Off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
Here's Jay. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Brunson. Right wing. Screen by Bridges. The drive by Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle getting downhill and leaves no doubt.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Achua's checked in for New York. New Orleans leading by 7. Here's Jay. The rebound by Bridges.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Puts up a deep 3. Achua can't hit. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Stolen by Bridges. And here they come. Anunoby can't get it to go.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And the shot's good.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Here's Brunson with contact. Brunson gets it to go.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Pelicans have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. From outside the arc, and that one's good. Jay's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Brunson, blocked! Now Jones hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And it's Jay missing. Up top, Anunoby, defended by Jones. Anunoby against Jones. Back to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. Second shot opportunity. They grab their own miss. Outside Achua. He shoots a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Achua's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I'll tell you, a confident stroke from Precious Achua. He has elevated this aspect of his game.
And it's Jay missing. Knicks trail by 7. Bridges outside. Here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Jay. Give him 35. And there's a pick. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance. Jay's got 38 points.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Robinson finds Brunson. There's the triple. The Pelicans pull it in. Misi's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort. He got it again. Sensational.
And hats off to him. I mean, he's got the longest 40-point streak in league history.
Unreal. He's been on a scoring binge we've never seen before. Brunson passes to Bridges. And the shot goes in. Bridges has got 6.
Yeah, the ability to fend off that contact by Mikal Bridges, that's a big-time play.
Here's the pick. Here's Jay. Off target with the 3. Knicks trail by 10. Outside Robinson. Brunson surveys. Pass to Achua. Brunson with it. With the floater. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Murphy. Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson?
You're up.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. So on the floor for New York, Jalen Brunson is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Achua. And it's Sims in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Brunson outside. Robinson Earl with a rebound. Robinson Earl's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Jay. Pass to Robinson Earl. And here's Murray. Here's Jay. There's a screen by Robinson Earl. And that one's good. Jay.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
McBride passes to Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Blocked!
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Jay. It's good. Jay's got 47 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Here's Jay. Pass to Ingram. Tries again. Misi. Shot is good. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked. Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Here's Jay. Back to Ingram. Pass to Jay. He's feeling it. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th assist in this one.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
Brunson with it. Robinson Earl on him. And it's Brunson missing. New Orleans leading by 14. Here's Jay. Here's the second effort. Over to the left wing. The 3. Robinson Earl, no good. New York has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Anunoby finds Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Pass to Achua. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, he tries a 3. Rebounded by Ingram. New Orleans has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Jay, the pass to Murray. Here's Jay. Now here's Ingram, and that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And some changes here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Sims. Randall comes in for Achua. And it's Bridges in for McBride. Pass to Ingram. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Randall. The Pelicans pull it in. They led the game at one point by 20. Here's Jay. Good chance here for Ingram. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Well, that's why Ingram has been an all-star. He gives your team spacing, and he doesn't need the rock to score.
Back to Brunson. To end the drought. Second chance effort. Nifty move. And he lays it in. Brunson's got 49 in the game.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Right side Ingram. Here's Jay. Right side Murray. Outside Ingram. From downtown. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there. Outside Anunoby. The 3 is up. And the 3-pointer goes.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the 3-point shot in response. Wow.
Here's Jay. Here's the 3. Good. He hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Bridges outside. From behind the arc. Kept alive. The kick out to Brunson. Randall on the screen. That's tipped. Here's Jay. Pass to Robinson Earl. Buries it down low. Knicks trail by 19. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Fires from the line. And yes! Another basket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Jay. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jalen Brunson picks one up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Knicks trail by 18. Here's Anunoby. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 5th assist in this one. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Here's Jay. Brunson with the block. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
That one's no good.
Listen, it's only 1 miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
The Pelicans lead by 15.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pelicans.
And it was dueling 3-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in a season series, even a short one.
And what a huge performance it was for Jay.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Bridges. The rebound by Jay. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lets the three fly. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 13-point game. And he makes it on the layup. Brunson's got 53 points. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Jay. Brunson defending. Here's Jay. Pure from three-point range. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Okay, MP. I didn't know you was nice like that. Hey, you deserve this jersey.
Thanks, man. You're definitely the toughest defender I've had so far.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate it. Here you go.
Here you go, man.
Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Keep doing your thing, man.
Hey, got to.
MP has been slinging 40s like it's nothing lately.
See ya, MP.
Way to bring home that W.